All right, let's get right into it. If you're serious about building a top-tier career in digital marketing, then all eyes are on Dubai. And in the next few minutes, we're going to lay out the complete blueprint for you to succeed in 2026.
And let's just start with the headline number, shall we? By 2026, Dubai's digital marketing scene is set to be a, wait for it, $2.8 billion industry. Now, that isn't just growth, that's an absolute explosion of opportunity.
But here's the thing that should really make you sit up and pay attention: the sheer speed of it all. We are looking at a staggering 18 to 22% growth every single year. You know, in a world where most markets celebrate single digits, that's practically unheard of. So kind of begs the question, what's fueling this fire?
Well, it's pretty much a perfect storm. First, you've got a population where basically everyone is online. We're talking 99% internet penetration. Then you have a government that's pushing super hard on digital transformation, with big plans like Smart Dubai. And of course, a booming e-commerce sector. Businesses have no choice but to pour money into their digital budgets, and that creates this incredible demand.
So, with all this opportunity flying around, you've got a fundamental choice to make right at the start. Are you going to join one of the big established agencies, or are you going to carve out your own path and go freelance? Let's break that down.
This is probably the first big question you need to ask yourself. And honestly, the answer really depends on your goals, your personality, and what you value most. There's no single right answer here, but there is definitely a right answer for you. And this slide really breaks down the trade-offs perfectly. Look, in an agency, you're getting that steady paycheck, anywhere from 4,000 to over 15,000 dirhams a month. But, and this is a big but, if you decide to embrace the freedom of freelancing, your income potential can just skyrocket. The top performers are pulling in over 30,000 dirhams a month. Okay, so whether you go for agency life or the freelance hustle, the next thing you've got to think about is where to specialize. Because not all roles are created equal. Some are in way higher demand, and you guessed it, they pay a lot more.
Right now, you can see the heavy hitters are performance marketing and SEO. If you can actually drive measurable results as a performance marketing manager, you're looking at up to 10,000 dirhams a month. And a really good SEO specialist isn't far behind. These are kind of the bread and butter, high-demand jobs of today.
But hey, the really smart money isn't just looking at what's hot right now, it's looking at what's coming next. There's a new role emerging that is quickly starting to outpace these more traditional salaries.
And here we go, up to 12,000 dirhams a month for an AI marketing specialist. This, right here, is the future. Think about it. In a city like Dubai that is so laser-focused on becoming a global tech hub, companies are absolutely desperate for people who can use AI to drive marketing strategy, and they are willing to pay a serious premium for it.
So how do you land a job like that? Well, it all comes down to having the right toolkit. Let's be real. The skills that got you a job 5 years ago, they're just the entry ticket now. You need a real competitive edge.
Okay, so here's what your high-value tech toolkit should look like for 2026. Mastering Google Analytics 4 is just non-negotiable. But then you add AI prompt engineering, the science of basically talking to machines. You layer on conversion rate optimization to actually turn all those clicks into customers. And finally, you master video content, which is the language of the modern internet.
But even if you have all of those technical skills, you're a GA4 wizard, an AI genius, there is one thing in the Dubai market that acts as a massive, massive force multiplier on your value.
Just look at this number. A 40 to 50% salary premium. That's insane. And that is what Arabic language skills will get you. It is the single most valuable asset you can possibly have. Think about it. If you're an English-only SEO specialist making 8,000, your bilingual counterpart is making 12,000 for the exact same role. Make no mistake, this is an absolute game changer.
So this all leads to the big question, right? How do you combine all of this to not just land a job, but to build a career that's resilient, that keeps growing? In other words, how do you future-proof yourself?
Future-proofing isn't about learning 1,000 different tools. It's about strategically picking the skills that automation can't easily touch. It's about focusing on things like AI strategy, which needs human-critical thinking, and multilingual SEO, which demands deep cultural nuance. These are things a machine just can't replicate well. So here it is, your actionable plan. Step 1, go deep on AI. Don't just learn to use the tools, really master the art of prompt engineering. Step 2, specialize in Arabic SEO to combine that tech skill with that huge language multiplier we talked about.
And finally, number 3, think beyond just Dubai. With remote work being the new normal, you can use the city as your tax-free home base to serve high-paying clients from all over the world.
So there you have it. We've laid out the market, the career paths, the high-paying jobs, and the skills you need. The opportunity is absolutely undeniable, and the plan is right here in front of you. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it? You have the blueprint. What will you build?